Intuitive Tarot. I'm MJ. I'm the founder of Ultra Love. I host this channel. Feel free to check out our products. And of course, you're welcome to book a private reading at the website, subscribe, do all that funky jazz. Let's get straight into your reading for October 2024. Divine guidance and loving clarity for Leo. Divine guidance and loving clarity for Leo. So this is feeling to me like rising out of some emotional confusion, having a lot of stuff going on, having to discern a lot of energies, and possibly finally coming to a greater sense of clarity, emotionally speaking, like feeling more in your power, in your integrity. That feels also like you're looking toward the future here. Hey, woo! Leo, with the sun card, your energy is coming through. You're looking towards your sun. You're like, how can I shine? How can I move forward in my integrity, in my authenticity? It's a really important thing for Leos, right? Like to be able to express yourselves, to be able to, yeah, like make your stamp in the world and really shine it bright. So it looks like there's been some emotional healing, possibly like aspects or old relationships that you've had to release, right? Really let go, find love of self, or find maybe a recommitment for some of you in an established bond, in an established loving relationship, past emotional confusion, just like maybe disagreements, old trauma, anything like that that you've laid down, that you're like, we're going to release this, we're going to let this go. And either you're finding a greater sense of self-love and like a unified sense of yourself, and that's moving you forward, or you're in a bond that's been through just a little bit of emotional turbulence. There's nothing like super twisted and dark here yet, but there's a sense of rising up, being like, okay, I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling more whole, right? Unified itself, and or that reflects in relationships. So you're feeling that kind of sense of togetherness, right? Being supported by the people and feeling like we support people. Some of you might receive communication. There's a Queen of Swords here, so do what you like with the genders for sure, especially in general readings, of course. The Queen of Swords, this can be an aspect of self, feeling self-directed, feeling clear, knowing what I want, knowing that I'm moving forward. And then there's an indication here that you might be moving, or you're going to get messages from a Queen of Swords energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, clear, concise, maybe intellectual, thoughtful. There's something here about moving, uprooting yourself. So you are either feeling inspired with this newfound, rebirth energy, feeling more enlivened, feeling more authentic, feeling more yourself, more self-directed, more grounded. And maybe you're being prompted to move. Maybe you're getting messages that are thinking, yeah, actually, I need to move house. I need to leave this place. I need to go somewhere new, right? Especially with the sun here in the sun card, that rebirth energy could well be guiding you somewhere different. The little child in the sun card is on a horse, kind of like going somewhere, doing something. There's definitely movement. So you're feeling that warmth guiding you forward. I think this is very much like a collective energy as well. Just be really present and endeavor to stay as grounded as possible. The sun, I mean, this can be quite exciting with the movement, but these characters, this king and this queen, they're very grounded. They're in their seat of power, right? There's not a lot of reactivity. There's a sense of kind of being aware of our whole vortex, and then making kind of appropriate choices to guide us in our integrity, which is our wholeness, right? Not leaving parts of us behind. So you're like, okay, I want to make move. I need to make move. Wait for those messages, right? Wait for that sense of like that back and forth to then go, yeah, no, this is definitely the right direction for me. You know, when you know, there's that message comes through a fair bit. If this move or movement is at the early stages, the Six of Pentacles reverse is making me think of maybe not like maybe don't say too much to too many people. Be aware of who's listening, especially if it's business related, but it feels more energetic, which again could be like early stages of a movement. I'm going to move here, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do something new. And there could be people around that you just be mindful. Be mindful of gossip. Be mindful of listening to people's gossip, as in don't listen to it. Or usually when this card appears, I just get a sense of like fly on the wall energy. Like there could be somebody around that's just listening in. And again, no super shady darkness, just something about like as you're moving forward, you might just want to be mindful of who you're talking to about this. Let's just get some clarity on that too. Yeah, because it looks so this energy is definitely money related. Like, so if you're making certain moves, say selling a house or shifting work wise because of the move that you're being guided to do, just be aware of who you're speaking to, because it could again, it's not like super twisted and dark, or it doesn't look like there's any like huge fallout. I just think there could be people afoot that want to like dim your shine a little, like you know, just be aware of that. I don't think it's anything really severe. It's just like you're shining bright. Looks like the sun card, 9 of stones, like you've got things going good for your business. Maybe you're being seen in your career in a way. That's more than likely what it is, especially if you guys are sensitive. A lot of people in this channel are. You're like, you're doing good things and you're shining brightly, and then there's those people who are like, who does they think they are, and all that. And so, and if you're sensitive, you might feel that. You might be like, what's their problem? Or like, how did they even like know about that? Because people are talking about you. People, especially 9 of stones next to the sun, faux show. Like some of you guys are shining mega bright, possibly having some really beautiful career success, or just like, bits of fame, or just being seen. Your sun is shining on you. The light is shining. Like, yes, look at that Leo shine. And this would be stuff that you've worked on, whether it's self-love, whether it's the positive relationships, whether it's money coming in from a business you've been working on. Because the 7 of Cups reverse, that 4 of Sword reverse is like you've laid things down. You've been through it. You've worked through stuff. You've done some emotional healing. You've dug in. You've found your strength, right? And then you've probably overcome a lot of adversity, gone through losses with the Death reverse, lost people, like any number of things that kind of, where we just know we've gone through something profound and we're out the other side. The sun is shining. You're still alive. You're still looking strong. As far as like the Lovers upright next to that 4 of Sword, again, is just a greater unified self, an authentic expression of who you are, which, whether or not you're single or with somebody, that is coming through your relationship. So all of the relationships are likely to be improving or improved. And if you are single, wanting love or wanting someone in your life, there's definitely that energy here of being in that kind of powerful position to attract a loving relationship, right? A healthy, loving relationship. You're certainly coming into that yourself. See, this energy is coming through a lot as well, like this creative power, the really committing, like being devoted to our own creative expression, the visions that we have for the world, how we are, in a sense, like devoting, like so much of our creative expression is sort of like a spiritual connection as well. So there's a devotion to your spiritual, I'm hearing productivity, but really it's like that spiritual practice. What you're doing spiritually is infused and connected to your drive and movement forward, your sense of being able to go after what you want. So there's a devotional energy coming in with regards to this rebirth, with regards to like invoking greater spiritual, authentic expression, which no doubt with the 9 of Stones is impacting you positively on the Pentacle and like the world stage. Good reading here, Leo. I'm like, dang, this is like really powerful for you guys. It's this is connected, I think, to this. Okay, so if it's always take what resonates, leave the rest. You're your own master. Remember that. So the 4 of Wands reverse, this is potential movement, right? Moving a job, moving house, but some like potentially a big move, like I'm going to move to another country, or I really want to move, I'm feeling inspired, or somebody's inviting you, messages are coming in, messages back and forth. You're like, hey, come over here and do this. Just give it a little. As far as the Elk reverse with the retrograde energy is like, I'm thinking like just bask in this for as long as you can, in this feeling of freedom, rebirth, like feeling good, feeling more yourself again. Like, oh my God, I'm finally feeling myself again. And then this Nine of Pentacles, flourish it, luxuriate it. Like maybe you've had a big kickback. Maybe there has been money come in from something that you've released, from something that you let go of. Like really luxuriate in just having this support system and having like being yourself and kind of resting in that. Certainly before gossiping or talking too much about stuff you might want to do or moves you might want to make, keep it like private kind of thing. And then with regards to any certainly substantial big moves, the retrograde energy is just telling me to like slow down. Don't make any impulsive, anything that comes in that feels good, let it sit for a bit. And certainly if it's connected to the actual astrological energy, a lot of the big players right now are retrograde. So a lot of us will have been approaching situations, seeing them in one way, and then we'll retrograde. We might go back, we might reflect, we might get news, we might get information, right? That allows us to auto-correct if needed. Plus, we're in the eclipse season. So there's always going to be dramatic shifts, turns, perspectives, that kind of morph the direction, but of course, ideally in a really benevolent way. Greater abundance, greater soul-led lives, warmth, connectivity, trust, innocence. There's so much to these rebirth transformational cycles, so much in the kind of profound emotional healing that we can all face and endeavor within self that can up-level our reality. And for a lot of you, this is, I'm hearing like for a lot of you, it's hard work paying off. Like, when you've been doing it, you've been in it, like driving things forward with that hunter energy big time. And you're now it's like sit down, relax, open your arms, let the good stuff come in, because it just, these two energies to me are just exquisite. And then the move, feeling guided forward, you're like, yeah, but I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to rush into anything. You be a king, you be a queen, right? Like that's total Leo energy. Play, fun, be seen, let yourself be that person kind of thing, and be aware that there's always going to be a bit of kickback, right? There's always going to be a bit of a backlash energetically, or maybe not, but certainly there is that in the collective belief system around like the kickback, the backlash. So you shine and people are jealous, people feel resentment, people feel any number of things and want to tear it down, want to belittle it, right? Just know that can go on. You might feel little hits of like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like when people are saying something that's nice, but like energetically there's something not so nice coming out. And so you're like, just be aware. There could be a bit of that energy trying to make you feel small, gossipy, whatever. Who cares? Because you're doing so well that know that you're in that stride. You've built momentum. You're in that stride. Keep it up. Keep it up, Leo, for sure. Okie doke, we're going to leave it there for October. Thank you all so much for being here. Check out the daily readings. We do daily readings Monday to Friday. The Patreons get ad-free first access. They also often get these monthly readings a little earlier than you guys. And Patreons also get the weekly readings. So I do just for the patrons the weekly readings. And they usually get sort of insights into things coming along firsthand. So feel free to check all that stuff out, the merchandise, and mostly just have a great month, Leo. Thank you for this wonderful and very empowering reading. Let me know if it resonates with you guys. I love reading your comments, and have a great month. Look after yourself. Take care. Peace out.